0 to 2 hours after eating, your body locks the doors and starts stocking up. You finally eat today, and your body reacts like food might not come back for 24 hours. Because honestly, it might not. The second you eat, your body flips into save everything mode. Sugar rushes into your blood like deliveries showing up all at once. Insulin jumps in like a warehouse manager, telling everything where to go and what to store. Muscles grab fuel first. The liver packs extra away. And anything left gets boxed up as fat for later. Right now, nothing dramatic is happening. You feel normal, maybe even energized. Hunger disappears because your body is running on fresh fuel. But here's the part nobody feels happening. A clock just started, and your body is watching that fuel tank closely. It's tracking how fast energy is used, how much is stored, and how long it can stretch what just came in. Quiet decisions are already being made in the background. Because once it drops, even a little, your brain changes how it thinks, your hormones shift, and your body starts preparing for something it hasn't done in hours. Running without food. And the moment that switch happens, everything inside you starts behaving differently. 3 to 5 hours after eating, your body starts checking the delivery schedule. The "I'm not hungry, I'm fine" phase. Meanwhile, your body is in the background checking the delivery board like, all right, supplies are starting to run low. On the outside, nothing feels different. You're not weak, you're not shaky. You might even forget you only ate once today. But inside, the shift already started. The quick fuel from your meal is dropping. Sugar in the blood slowly falls. Insulin steps back, and your body stops acting like more deliveries are on the way. So the backup supply kicks in. Your liver begins sending out stored sugar, like pulling boxes from a storage room to keep the main offices running. Energy stays steady. You barely notice. Your body is still running normally, just leaning more on what it already packed away earlier. But signals start warming up in the background. Hunger messages begin turning on. Food smells stronger. Your brain starts scanning for the next shipment without asking. Not panic. Preparation. Small adjustments are already happening. The system is watching how fast supplies move and how long they can last. Because once those stored supplies dip lower, your body starts sending out a completely different kind of fuel delivery. 6 to 8 hours after eating, hunger messages start coming in. This is when your body starts looking around for the next delivery. Not starving, just aware supplies are running low. This isn't random. Your system is changing how it handles fuel. The quick deliveries from your meal are almost gone. Sugar in your blood keeps dropping. Your liver is still sending stored fuel, but the storage room is getting emptier. Hunger signals turn on, like a message to the control center. Check for incoming deliveries. Smells feel stronger. Thoughts about food pop up more. Your brain starts watching for the next shipment. Energy may dip a little. Focus may feel off. Mood can feel shorter. You might check the kitchen without realizing it, or start thinking about food even if you're not truly hungry yet. This is the moment most people say, I just need something small, and the whole cycle quietly restarts. This isn't weakness, it's supply management. Your brain also begins shifting how it uses energy. Instead of reacting quickly, it becomes selective. Only important tasks stay active. Distractions feel louder. Noise feels heavier. Attention narrows as the system decides what deserves energy. Think of it like a phone entering low power mode. Background apps shut down. Essential functions stay running. Your brain is doing the same thing. Because once stored sugar runs low, the body has to decide what fuel comes next. And if you don't eat here, a completely different system starts preparing to take over. 9 to 12 hours after eating, your body starts switching fuel sources. Now your body realizes no new deliveries are coming soon. The supply room is getting low, and the system has to start using what's stored deeper. The quick sugar fuel is almost gone. Your liver has been sending stored boxes for hours, and those shelves are nearly empty. So the body changes how it powers itself. It begins opening stored fat and preparing it for energy. Not fully yet, but the process has started. Think of it like moving from front shelves to deep warehouse storage. The system keeps running, just on a different supply. Your brain and muscles still get what they need. Energy may feel steady, just different, slower, more even. Because now the body isn't running on today's food. It's starting to run on stored reserve. Small adjustments happen here. Breathing settles. Movements feel more deliberate. The body isn't rushing anymore, it's pacing itself. Instead of burning quick bursts of fuel, it leans on what lasts longer. That's why energy can feel calm instead of jumpy. 12 to 16 hours after eating, your body switches to stored fuel. This is the point where your body stops expecting another delivery and basically says, all right, we'll handle it ourselves. The quick fuel from your last meal is gone. The easy sugar has been used up, so your body turns to deeper reserves. Stored fat begins getting released and converted into energy your brain and muscles can use. The system keeps running, just on supply that was packed away earlier. This is why things can feel strange here. Your stomach might growl, but your mind can feel sharper. You're no longer running on fresh food. You're running on reserve. And behind the scenes, hormones shift. Insulin steps back. Signals that protect muscle and repair tissue rise. Alertness increases slightly to keep you engaged. The body stops responding to urgency and starts working on rhythm. Meals aren't on your mind every hour. Hunger comes and goes instead of staying constant. The system is learning it doesn't need immediate fuel to stay steady. Energy feels steadier. Movements feel more controlled. The system learns how to operate without relying on constant incoming fuel. And once this shift locks in, going hours without food stops feeling difficult and starts feeling normal. 16 to 18 hours after eating, new fuel deliveries start arriving. Now the quick deliveries from your last meal are long gone, and your body steps in like, all right, we'll send our own. Your liver begins packaging new fuel from stored fat and sending it where it's needed. These fuel pieces, called ketones, reach your brain and muscles to keep everything running. It's not fast fuel like sugar. It's longer lasting and more consistent. That's why thinking can feel different here. Ideas connect faster. Focus holds longer. Mental effort feels more sustainable instead of draining. Hunger still shows up, but it behaves differently. It rises, then fades, instead of building nonstop. Because the system isn't waiting for food anymore. It's supplying itself. Your brain begins recognizing this fuel as reliable. It stops treating the situation like a shortage and starts operating normally again. And once the body accepts this as the new normal, the next phase moves beyond fuel into protection and repair. 18 to 20 hours after eating, your body starts protecting its most important systems. At this point, your body isn't just sending fuel deliveries. It's also deciding what needs to be protected and what can be used for parts. Since no new food is coming in, the system gets smarter with its supplies. Energy deliveries from stored fat keep moving. Your brain and muscles get priority shipments. Less important tasks slow down to save fuel. Think of it like a company during a supply shortage. Essential departments stay open, extra projects pause. Your body does the same. Inflammation signals begin to calm. Stress responses settle. The system shifts from reacting quickly to using energy more carefully. You may feel steadier here. Hunger might show up, but it fades instead of building. The body isn't chasing food. It's operating on what's already available. Circulation stays consistent. Breathing evens out. Muscles rely on longer-lasting energy instead of quick bursts. The system becomes more deliberate with every action. Because the body has stopped expecting a meal. It's managing what it already has. And as these fuel deliveries keep running, the next phase begins focusing less on getting energy and more on repairing and cleaning what was pushed aside earlier. 20 to 22 hours after eating, cleanup crews get to work. Now that fuel deliveries are steady, your body finally has time to handle something it's been putting off. Cleanup. When food keeps coming in all day, your system stays focused on using and storing energy. But when that flow pauses, attention shifts to repair. Damaged cells start getting broken down and recycled. Old material is cleared out. Useful pieces get reused to support healthy tissue. Your body isn't just staying powered, it's maintaining itself. Energy from stored fat keeps the brain and muscles running, while repair processes pick up in the background. Hunger may still come and go, but it feels quiet because the body isn't waiting for food. It's working with what's already available. Another shift happens here. Your body becomes more efficient with fuel. Instead of burning quick sugar, it releases stored energy slowly and predictably. The brain stays supplied. Muscles stay steady. The system avoids sudden spikes and crashes. Blood sugar stays more stable. Inflammation begins to settle. Cells respond better to the fuel they receive. The body isn't rushing anymore. It's pacing itself and using energy where it matters most. The body isn't reacting anymore. It's managing. And once it learns it can rely on stored energy, everything runs smoother, more controlled, and more stable. 22 to 24 hours after eating, the system learns it can run without constant food. Now your body fully accepts the situation. No new deliveries are coming today, so it stops checking the door. Fuel from stored fat keeps arriving on schedule. Your brain gets what it needs. Muscles stay powered. The system runs, just differently than it did right after eating. Energy feels steady, not fast, not spiky, just consistent. Hunger still taps in now and then, but it doesn't control everything. It's more like a reminder than an emergency alert. Your body has shifted from reacting to managing. It knows how to keep things running without constant refueling. And once that understanding locks in, something bigger happens. The system stops acting like it's short on food and starts acting like it's prepared for the long haul. Focus becomes easier to hold. Movements feel more deliberate. Decisions come without urgency. The body is no longer chasing the next meal. It's operating on what's already available and adjusting in real time. Confidence builds at a biological level. The system recognizes it can function, think, and move without immediate intake. That awareness changes how future hunger signals feel and how quickly the body adapts next time. After 24 hours, your body becomes its own supply system. All right, now your body stops acting like it's waiting for food and starts managing fuel on its own. Fuel isn't coming from a meal anymore. It's coming from storage. Fat is broken down and sent where it's needed. Brain, muscles, organs. Everything important still gets supplied. Your liver plays a major role here. It keeps releasing stored energy and converts fat into usable fuel for the brain. Blood sugar stays stable without needing new food, and insulin remains low so stored energy can keep moving. Energy feels steady, clear, controlled. Not fast like sugar, but reliable. Hunger may still visit, but it doesn't take over. It shows up, then fades, because fuel is still being delivered internally. Your body isn't panicking. It's regulating. The liver balances sugar levels. Fat continues supplying energy. Cells respond better to what they receive. And this is where eating once a day changes from feeling difficult to feeling normal. Because the system now knows how to stabilize blood sugar, release stored fuel, and keep the brain and muscles powered without constant food coming in. Eating once a day isn't just about willpower. It's your body learning how to switch fuel systems and run its own supply chain. If this broke down what's really happening inside you, subscribe for more simple science that changes how you eat, move, and think. Be honest. Could you make it 24 hours, or does the snack cabinet still control the schedule?